This is Eileen Fee of Transform Your Body Fitness. I'm a physical therapist and a fitness coach. What do I have for you today? Calf strengthening. Have you ever had any strains or sprains down by your calf or ankle? Maybe you tore it, maybe you ruptured it, been through physical therapy, still have problems with pain and tightness and difficulty walking, standing, running? Okay. So the exercises I'm going to go over today will aim at those areas. Now, one thing to understand, my assumption is that with these injuries, you've been through physical therapy, your therapist has gone over the calf is a major muscle that raises the heel up, that part of your foot up. And they've given you heel raises, they've given you TheraBand exercises with your foot hanging off of the step. These are some basic calf strengthening and stretching type of exercises. We're not going there. We're taking you a step further because this series is about bridging the gap between physical therapy and home fitness. So let me just get us all on the same page. I love to show anatomy so we're all on the same page, and I think it's good for you to see it and understand. All right, now the calf is made up of two muscles actually, but the first part and the biggest part is the gastrocnemius, and that's the heads of the gastrocnemius. So there's two heads, and then if you cut that and you went underneath there, there's a thin muscle called the soleus muscle. Now between the gastrocnemius and the soleus muscle, they combine together to make the Achilles tendon. And the Achilles tendon hooks into the foot. So you have an attachment by the knee, and you have an attachment by the foot. So that makes up that whole area. And the reason why I needed to show you that there's different portions of the muscle is because I'm not just going to show you an exercise that you're going to raise your heel up. I'm going to show you an exercise that has different angles to get those different portions of the muscle. What you're going to need for today is a set of medium weights, a set of heavy weights, a chair, some sort of a step, and a foam roller. So, the other thing I want to say, because I'm going to stand up and you're not going to see my face, I want the camera to focus in on my calf and ankle area. What I just want to also point out is that when I show this, it's to be understood that when I'm showing the different angles, you would do each angle at minimum of 2 sets of 10. Okay, so I'm going to grab my medium set of weights. All right, so we're going to start with the weights in your hands at your sides, and you lift your heels up. This is the traditional way of building up the calf muscle. But as I said, there's different angles. So you start with your toes inward, and you're going to get that angle of the calf muscle. Again, you would do these a minimum of 2 sets of 10. Then bring your heels together, and you lift up. Notice each of these, even though they're different angles, it's the heel that's going up because that's the major function of the calf muscle. So I'm going to put these down, but again, you would do those 2 sets of 10. To start with, you would build up to 3 sets of 10, and so on and so on. You need the hand weights. Can you do this without the hand weights and still get benefit? Absolutely. But I want to encourage you to begin to use the hand weights to add further resistance for further strengthening. It's going to help you to get better and stronger faster. Now, grab your heavier set of weights and grab a chair. You're going to put the weights in a position like this, just above the knee on your thighs. Your feet are laying flat, and you're going to lift those heels up. You can tolerate a heavier amount of weight because you're sitting, and you're building up the calf muscles this way. All right? So again, in fact, because you can tolerate a little bit more because you're sitting, I would say start at 3 sets of 10 with that one. All right, I'm going to put the weights aside, and now before I'm going to head over to the steps. Before I head over to the steps, it's going to look at first like I'm doing the traditional way of just having the heel go up and down off the edge of the step. That's not what this exercise I'm going to show you. It's called an eccentric contraction. And I'm going to lower, but then as I bring my heel up, I'm going to do it quickly. And then as I bring it back down, there's going to be 3 stops. All right, you bring it up fast, and then 1, 2, 3. Go up fast, slow hit 1, 2, 3. That enables us to strengthen not only going up, but it strengthens coming down. And that's a very efficient way of strengthening really any muscle, but that's how you would do it for the calf muscle. So let me show you. So head over to your steps. All right. So you bring your heels down, bring them up quick. 1, 2, 3. 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 All right, so it's fantastic because traditionally you're only working the muscle in one direction. That exercise and that technique, you're working up and you're working it down. So it's a great way of furthering the strength of your calf muscle. All right, give that a try. Now, the last exercise I'm going to show you is something I'm going to just say is not for everybody. It's not for everybody because it involves a slight jump. So depending on the condition of your knees and your ankles, that's up to you to make that judgment, but it is a great exercise for increasing the strength of your calf muscle. Let me show you. So you slightly bend your knees, and the whole thing is when I jump, I'm going to jump so that my heel is up, and when I land, my heel is going to stay up. Ready? All right. So again, it's not for everybody, but it's fantastic if you can do it because it works it in a plyometric way, which really accelerates the strengthening effect. Now, get out the foam roller. With all the exercises we've been doing in each of these series, we're following all the strengthening exercises up with using the foam roller with a myofascial technique with it. So down here is your calf. And remember, there's the 2 portions of the gastroc, and then you have the soleus underneath. So because there's those 2 big heads, you might have to position yourself to get the outer portion, or you might have to position it to get the inner portion. So depending on where your injury has been, where you feel you have maybe some scar tissue to break up, some tightness, you know, kind of feel, at first you use this to roll it, to kind of feel like you'll feel, ooh. All right, so you find that ooh area, just gently put a little pressure into it. Again, it's not, oh, you know, I gotta get in there and really push it. No, it's not, again, what myofascial release is all about. It's a gentle pressure. So that's why the foam roller is perfect. Some people would say, can I use a tennis ball? Yes, but that's a different technique of releasing. Can that still work? Yes, but that's not the myofascial way. The myofascial way is a gentle pressure to allow it to just have the body feel it and release itself. So it's putting the body in a position to take care of itself. So again, you just find that area, put a little pressure in, and you'll feel it give, okay? And so you might need to do the different other portions, maybe even down by the Achilles. The Achilles is down in this section, okay? So you might need to do the Achilles tendon. Achilles tendonitis is so popular and so common. In fact, that affects down by the bottom of the foot, and it can cause, it's not the only cause, but it could influence plantar fasciitis, but that's another episode. So again, I hope what you're seeing is that we're strengthening areas, we're releasing areas, we're covering the different parts of the body. This is just another segment in bridging the gap between physical therapy and home fitness. More to come, stay tuned. My philosophy is it's about staying as healthy as you can for as long as you can. Have a great day, everybody.